All righty then. Excellent, excellent. All right, boys. Welcome back. How's everyone doing today?
Doing all right.
Hell yeah. Very good to hear. Very good to hear. 'Tis been a while. Indeed. So, what I shall do is to
Yeah,
test
it's gonna be even longer. I gotta go.
He
Sorry.
actually just closes his PC and leaves.
Joke. My bad.
No, it was a funny joke. It was a funny joke. So good, so fun. It's funny. So what I will do, instead of me giving the revamp today, what I will do, I will let one of you pick someone to give us a recap of what happened last session, and if I deem it is good, I will give you luck points.
I got it.
All right. Who's your next? Give us the recap of last session.
Pirates, cannons, boom, boom, boom. We win. Now we're here. Good.
All right. Anyone else?
There was we got on a boat. We rowed a boat. Some of us did things. Bubo made shoes for some reason, even though he can't wear shoes. I cooked. We fought pirates. We won. We make it to new place.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'll give you a luck point for that one. I'll give you a luck
That's what
point
I
for that
said. That's the exact same thing I said.
one. No, you said like 5 words total though. Is the
Okay. And I got 80% of what he said.
You're fine. You're fine. All right. Well, I will go ahead and give a recap then. On top of that, so yes, to summarize very quickly, that is what happened. As Patches said, you all hopped on the ship run by Captain Stone, and you all set sail for Thornhold. Now, during this voyage, you managed to find different ways to entertain yourself. Bubo, of course, confused a couple of sailors by offering foot jobs to people, with them not realizing that meant he was just trying to offer to work on their shoes. But Bubo made some good money off of that. Patches did indeed start cooking in the kitchen, and he made about 50 pounds of caramel for the entire crew. And at a certain point, a mysterious figure appeared on the ship and threatened Zahariel before the entire crew, not the entire crew, but a majority of the crew turncoat and began to attack you all, and another ship appeared out in the distance, with which you all got to blow it up with cannons. Now, since that point, it was about another day and a half travel, and you all are exhausted. There has been no time for sleep whatsoever. You have been struggling to keep this ship afloat. There were fires to put out, holes to patch up. There was water leaking into the ship itself. You all have not had a moment's respite. But at the daybreak of this morning, you all look out into the distance, and you can see the city of Thornhold finally in the crossing. As you all finally arrive. And to set it up again, you are all completely exhausted working this ship, trying to keep it afloat as you pull in. And while you are all working this, as you finally see the city begin to appear off in the distance, Captain Stone will come down, and he will sort of gauge you all and ask how you all are feeling. So he'll come down and he'll go, "Well, boys, looks like we finally made it here. How you fellas holding up?"
We are quite exhausted.
Well, that's just the life of a sailor, isn't it? But I will give you this. Granted, we do normally have more people working a crew than the skeleton crew we got here. So I appreciate you boys' hard work on making sure we get here in one piece. But I'm afraid it's not over yet. We still actually need to get into the city itself.
Well,
Okay, excellent.
Let's get after it then.
All right. So you all, he'll once again kind of raise his hand up in the air, and he'll motion for you all to sort of get back to the positions you were at, and you all will start sailing in towards the city. And as you can see by the background, Thornhold is this massive ancient dwarven city that was built into the side of a coastal mountain. And who can give me a brief recap of the kind of city Thornhold is?
There's like a bunch of bad shit, but like if you don't fuck with people, you're good.
Very good, Mr. Next. Yes. So Thornhold is a very odd city in comparison to some of the more lawful cities like Waterdeep that you all are familiar with. They don't operate under the jurisdiction of crowns, of politics, or any sort of thing like that. The entire city of Thornhold is not so much a smuggler's paradise, but it's for those who don't want to operate under as watchful of an eye. There are still rules and regulations. There are still figures and a sort of police force of the city. But for the most part, you will find many more, not nefarious, depending on where you're looking, but sort of questionable activities being done within this city. And so you all will stay on this boat, and you all will sort of sail straight into the center of the mountain, where you get a look at the bustling city underneath it. You see large pieces of dwarven architecture and building sort of jutting out from inside of this mountain. And you see large groups of people of all different species, of all different sizes, sort of coming around and in this massive, bustling trade center. Off to the side, you can see food stalls, just stalls in general, offering items that none of you would be familiar with in this large world. And so it's very impressive to see how everything has come together here. And you all will be motioned down by some of the people working the docks, who one of which will sort of motion for you all to sort of sail the ship off to the side and get into a bit of a portside dock. And I would like for you all to actually, let me see here. Let me remember if I can do this. There was a thing. Here we go. Can I open it? Nope, not like that. No, not troubleshoot. I'll figure it out later. Everyone perform me a... What check do I want to have you do? Just everyone perform me a dexterity check for how you all are able to get the boat in place. And if you all would like, feel free to describe what you think your character would currently be doing to assist in this.
I'm legit. All I'm doing is pulling the sail.
All right. Like you're sitting there holding the one of the sails
I'm
down
like
to
grabbing the fabric and I'm pulling it back, trying to stop it.
Incredible.
It's doing absolutely jack shit.
I see people doing this, so I run around. I grab all the ropes I can that I need to move and pull whatever I can, and like run around from one, put it like underneath my arms, go to the next one, grab that down, pull the however I need to do it. And just sighing every time I pass by, like Bubo back and forth.
Excellent. Zahariel and Patches.
I'm steering. I'm on the helm.
Okay, you are steering, and Captain Stone is watching you very closely. But you are doing a good enough of a job that he is not needed to tell you to fuck off. So.
Yeah.
I think I'm giving directions, but like not like great ones. Like watch out for that rock with no
He's
like
giving
general
directions
direction. Yeah, about as useful as Bubo.
Yeah. Patches, you are currently doing the SpongeBob thing with the Flying Dutchman ship. The you're good, and it's currently bumping into like 3 different rocks. But miraculously, you all will manage to pull this ship into dock. It will sort of settle with this groan as the wood starts to settle and as the waters grow a little bit calmer off to the side. And you all can finally, for the first time in the last 2 days, just sit and breathe for even a moment. And I will let you all...
Can we get off the ship?
You may get off the ship. So you all can take a pause. Captain Stone walks over and he goes, "All right, boys, now listen. I'll get things situated with the ship down here with the wake breaker, but you all can feel free to get your breath, get off the ship, walk around a little, stretch your legs. I know you boys are probably tired, so you just leave me to handle this right now. And at the end of the day, after you boys have done your thing, meet me at a place called Broken Bow Inn. All right, you'll know it when you get there. Understood?
I get off.
Cappuccino.
Yes, sir.
All right, you boys get off. And so with that, he will motion you all off the ship as he goes to speak to some of the dock hands about getting repairs done for the Wakebreaker and other such things. And you all will step off, and once again, and as you step off the ship, you are thrust into just the busy streets of Thornhold. The second you step off this plank connecting the dock and the ship, you are just overrun with people. There are some who are just straight up bumping into you, not paying attention to where they're going. You are swarmed by people coming up asking you for things, asking for money, asking for change. It is just a cesspool of people that have just begun to swarm you all.
I noticed a little a little halfling run by me, like bump into me. But I noticed that he tried to take some gold, so I grab him by his scruff of his neck, take it back, and then like do a light push to send him back into like what looks like his friends, like running away.
You do that. And with that,
I'm gonna cast a mage hand and have it like hold my coin purse really tight against me so that nobody can grab it.
Okay, you can do that. And from there on, I'm gonna go grab a protein bar, so I will let you all discuss. But pretend there is a lot of people just talking around you. I will be back in a moment.
Hey, what are we doing here again? I forgot.
I can't hear you.
This was the when we found those records of the ship that carried the cultists into town originally. This is where that ship was heading next, like a long time ago.
Vision quest.
Oh, so we're looking for the cultists.
Yeah, we're specifically trying to track down. Let me find the name of the ship.
Hold up, I remember Daddy died.
The ship name was the Doami, so that's what we were looking for.
Doami.
Is any
Where
information?
is
I mean, we're not gonna find the ship because it was like 15 years ago or something, but it was connected to like when all the gods left, so that was what we were looking for.
All right, well, should we probably find an inn to stay at least for the time being?
I thought we were gonna meet Homeboy at an inn later.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's not a bar. I think we should go to a bar, get some information.
All right, is that what y'all are choosing to do?
But no one said anything.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
What do you think, Patches?
I don't remember because it's been a few weeks. My vision quest only included this place, and it said go find her.
Roll me a insight check. Woohoo!
That is a nat 20 with a +6 modifier.
So, Patches, you sit there and think for a moment, and the entire vision comes back to you clear as day. You look around, and you can tell that this is actually not quite the place that you saw in your vision. While it does fit the sort of coastal ambiance, in your vision, there was a much thicker fog surrounding it and a distinct lack of actual man-made landmarks. So the city itself is actually quite different from what you saw in the vision, but yes, you do also remember the lady's voice telling you to find her. But you remember that clear as day.
It was Rosie.
Like, clearly, we're in the wrong place.
What did you say, Patches?
Well,
Well,
Tell you
we
what,
need
Patches.
somewhere that's foggier and has no city.
why don't we, since we're already here, why don't we look around for information as best we can, and then we can head out as soon as possible to go try to find the other island.
Okay, because I'm just telling you, we're in the wrong place.
That I believe you. I couldn't believe you more, in fact.
I trust you, chosen one.
I'll like nod sagely, and we can start walking towards like whatever bar slash tavern or whatever that we're getting information from.
Yeah, absolutely. So, y'all continue to walk along, and you are basically having to barrel through people to get through these crowds. But eventually you come into a bit of a clearing where the roads start to settle. You can tell that most of the like sort of beggars and everything that you see were sitting closer to the dock, as they were more likely trying to harass like new people who freshly arrived into the city itself, as they felt they might get a better chance of getting something out of them. But you exit this street and you enter a more calm but still busy market type of area. You see multiple different stalls, multiple different buildings, all offering different services and goods, ranging from smaller magical items, jewelry, food stalls, and further down the line you can see, of course, different sorts of inns, bars, placed along the street.
Whole shebang.
The whole shebang. And so, as you all are continuing to walk along this, whoever wants to pick, someone roll me a 1d4.
Boobo.
Alright. So,
Roll a
Bubo?
3. Nice
Yeah.
me.
Death.
So as you all are walking, Bubo gets a... You're all kind of walking around looking at the different taverns as you walk by, and one of them catches Bubo's eye, for no particular reason at all. You see a tavern called the Fleeing Hare.
I wonder why.
And for whatever reason, this catches Bubo's eye. Y'all may choose, of course, to completely ignore that, but Bubo, you take it away.
What's a hair?
Is
Rabbit.
that G asking, or is that Bubo asking?
That's definitely Bubo. You can hear the voice.
Boobo. It's a rabbit.
Rabbit!
Yes, rabbit.
Alright. I'm going. See y'all later.
Yeah, I suppose we'll follow him.
Yeah, we can't let the idiot go.
Oh my goodness. So you all will walk into this tavern, and this seems to be one of the more calm sort of taverns. You walk in, and it's a much more like food restaurant style place. Much more calm. You can see a couple of different people just calmly sitting, having discussions, having a drink, having a meal. And you'll walk over to the bar itself, and you will actually see, much to your surprise, this very large Harangon working the tavern.
What's that?
So all you can roll me an insight check.
What's that?
Insight?
Yeah, insight.
We make a deception check.
Who are you trying to deceive?
Myself.
5.
All right. So every one of you know what this is. Except for Zahario or Motionax.
No.
I'm used to the red ones, but a Harangon is essentially a giant rabbit person. The Harangon are... Oops, sorry, I lost my note. But the Harangon are essentially just sort of giant sylvan rabbit folk. They are typically seen across the Feywild, but are more than well known for traveling between the two and setting up their life in the regular world as well.
You said rabbit folk?
Yeah, rabbit folk. This Harangon at the bar will turn around and he'll go, "Ah, well, hello! How are you fine gentlemen doing today? Welcome into my establishment. Is there anything I can get for you all today? We do have some specials on a couple of different soups and broths. Of course, you can always grab a drink. We are always happy to serve."
I'm gonna look very nervously at Bubo.
Well, don't everyone go speaking at once.
My guy's like, Bubo's like, he's like drooling from his beak right now. Looking at the rabbit.
This Harangon is going to get very nervous, and he is going to look over at the owl. He'll like take his finger and like start pulling at his collar. He's like, is your friend over there okay? He seems a little downtrodden.
It's okay. His mama says he's special.
Yeah, he'll be okay. We're gonna go get him a table. I'll come back and order some stuff in a second.
Grab it.
And I'm gonna try to grab Bubo and drag him to the other side of the bar.
No!
I do it for you.
Okay.
All right. So you,
as he's pulling him away, I'm just gonna order like whatever special soup he's offering and buy 4 of them, and then walk him back over to the table.
I like how we're still getting Patch's food.
Yeah, he'll get a little more calm as the owl is dragged away, and he'll go, "Well, terribly sorry for my manners. I don't know what came over me, but what you said you just wanted 4 of the special? I can absolutely grab that for you."
An owl came all over you.
Oh dear.
I want meat.
You know,
for the special. Yeah, that'll be great.
Roll me a charisma check, Zahario.
Dear.
Alright. He'll sort of settle just a little, but he still has a very concerned look on his face after all the statements that were just said. He'll motion to the chef in the back for 4 bowls of the soup. He'll look at you and he'll say, "That'll be 30 gold pieces, sir."
30 gold pieces
30
for 4 pieces for 4 bowls of stew?
Well, you did come into my establishment and begin harassing me almost immediately. You're quite lucky I don't kick you out right now. I can tell you all are new to this city, aren't you?
Let the bird back at him.
Yeah, I'd let Bubo go.
Bubo?
I'm indignant.
Are we gonna have assault charges off rip?
Bubo?
Well, I didn't hear that it was 30 gold pieces, so I need Zahario to like scream that for me to know.
But before Bubo gets there, I'm gonna say, well, in my defense, I did keep the owl from eating you when we walked in, so I feel that's worth certain considerations.
I should be considerate that your friend didn't eat me the second he walked into my shop.
Still on the table.
roll me an intimidation check. With advantage if Bubo actually just walked up. Bubo just appears behind you. Yeah.
Bubo frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, get intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
All right. He'll give a very frustrated look and he'll just say, "Just take the bowls and eat, and please leave my establishment. I don't want any trouble. Just do as
Is there
you
any
will."
rabbit in here?
No, this is a vegetable soup.
No, it's. I got you rabbit stew specifically, Boobo. Don't worry. I promise it's in there.
All right, word.
And I'm gonna shoot a death glare at the rabbit as I take the 4 bowls and start walking away.
The rabbit's just gonna sit there and put his hands up, like, what the fuck do you mean? But yeah, you all can go. You all bring these bowls of soup back to the table and begin to eat, and I will let you all discuss your plans for the rest of this time.
Well, I do feel we should probably try to find some kind of port authority to ask about this boat. I don't know that I just want to go asking around random denizens, you know?
Yeah, we don't trust people here.
I don't know if
What
there
kind
is
of
any kind of port
I'm about to
authority.
say, do they got authorities?
I'm gonna go back up to the rabbit.
Okay. You walk
don't-
up to the rabbit.
I got this, huh?
He's cleaning out a mug, and he looks back and he goes, "Oh, goody! I thought I got rid of you 30 seconds ago."
I just have a quick question, my friend. No problems.
Make it quick.
Is there any kind of port authority or any kind of authority here on this island that we can speak to?
Well, there surely is, but it's a matter of if they'll even want to speak with you. You fellas are new around here, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you'll come to find out very quick that not everyone is as friendly as I am, and even my friendliness has limits. This is not your typical, and don't even take that as a threat. This is actually me trying to help you here.
Oh, I don't take threats. Don't worry. It's okay.
This is not the same little place that I'm sure you all come from with your traditional laws and kingdoms and things like that. If you want something around here, you're going to have to work for it, and you're going to have to work a name for it. The city here, it runs a little differently. If you want to try talking to them, you can, but don't be surprised if they don't respond.
Yeah, can you just give me like an address or a direction to their office or something like that? Just like a port authority I can speak to.
He'll
Maybe
kind
a
of
dockmaster.
he'll sigh a little breath. He's like, "Oh, I always hate to see new people get torn apart by this place. Just go up and speak to anyone with a sort of red headband on. Those are Catherine's people. If you try to speak with him, I'm sure you can find something." And he'll sort of get back to his glass and continue to clean it out.
Just for my notes, just posterity reasons. Who is Catherine?
Catherine? Wow. Catherine is the man who runs this city. You really not know a thing about this place before you come to it?
we established that, man. We got there. Feel like you're driving the point home here.
Well, fair enough, I suppose. Yes, Catherine Mulvane. He is the man who runs this city. Every sort of illicit trade, regular trade, fighting ring, casino, everything you see around here is owned by him. And, well, good luck. And he'll look down, very much done, and continue to clean his glass.
One more thing.
He's still cleaning his glass. You can say it, but
Is he like looking at me? Like, did he look up?
One of his like rabbit ears perks up just a little bit, but
No. Well, if he didn't look up, then I'm just gonna turn around and walk away.
okay, sounds good.
I had a whole bit, but it's okay.
All right. So you all walked back to the table, and then I'm assuming you sort of relay the little bit of information that you got to everyone.
Yeah.
All right. So you do that. You all kind of finish eating your food, and then, yeah, I'm assuming you all go out to look for one of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you all wander about, and it doesn't actually take you a very long time to find anyone with this sort of red headband on. You actually come across a very broad tiefling down the way wearing one.
Tiefling broad.
No, a broad tiefling, not a tiefling broad. There's a difference. Yeah, you know what? You come across this very jacked tiefling, and you turn around, or she turns around, and it is a woman, who is currently towering over all of you. And she is just walking around, sort of watching and monitoring the, sort of place, looking at the different beggars and all the different vendors, and sort of making sure that nothing is going wrong.
Can I roost on her shoulder?
You can try.
Ma'am?
New story arc. Bubo tries to instigate conflict with every stranger that we meet.
Oh my god. The tiefling lady looks over at the giant owl who is just currently screaming "ma'am," not knowing who.
I thought you said she was towering over us.
She is, but she's not like right next to you all at the moment. She's like off to the side, like watching watching for trouble. And trouble sounds like a giant owl just screaming "ma'am" at the top of his lungs.
Ma'am?
She looks at you, not with a look of concern, but with a look of just confusion. Because she is looking for trouble, and you just sound like you were being an idiot.
I'm gonna let Bubo handle this.
Coochie, please.
Bobo, what do you do?
I don't know, dude. As far as I thought.
Make some more.
Oh, you're asking a really bad thing for Bubo to do. Bubo doesn't think. He just does.
As you are debating this, the woman is looking away and
happening in real time.
Yes, this is all happening currently in real time. This is not side talk. This is occurring. She gives you a glance and is just, again, very confused. But seeing that you are not causing any trouble, she decides to look away and continue her focus on the people around.
I'll look at Musha.
I'll go up and I'll tug on her leg.
Okay. Patches, you make your way through this crowd, and begin tugging at her leg. And what do you say to her?
The bands.
What?
We're looking for who gave you those neat little headbands.
Anyone else? Just your bands?
Yeah, just her bands. Bubo about that money. Or not Bubo, Patches. Fucking, but no, she'll, roll me a, oh god, I guess a performance check. Roll me a performance check to see if she even actually notices the little tugs. Alright.
Just am not missing yet.
Patches, you waddle up to her and you sort of like give her a tuck on her pants, and she'll look down and she'll look at you with just this look of complete shock. This is a new for her on the job, and she'll say, "Hello, little creature."
Comrade. We have questions for the person who gave you those neat headbands.
She'll roll me a persuasion check.
Oh,
I was gonna fucking say. She'll that was almost a nat 20. She'll look at you and this look of surprise is quickly taken over by this look of just not disgust, but just as she looks down, she'll say, "If you want to talk to him, you're going to have to do a lot more. Skedaddle, little fuzz thing."
I am now gonna start doing a jig.
Can I help? like I basically I want to use the help action and try to give him advantage to let him roll that again.
What
And
it,
the
the
way that I
help
would
action?
like well, yeah, I don't know if you would consider it the help action, but what I would like to do is use message to like whisper into her mind and try to give passage advantage to re-roll that.
To tell you what I'll do. Patches is doing a little jig. What do you say to her? If you give me something good, I'll let Patches roll a performance check with advantage for his little jig.
I'm gonna use message to whisper in her mind, and I'm gonna try to conjure up my most like holy, Asimar, big booming voice, and I'm just gonna whisper, despite his appearance, you must help the chosen one so that we can return.
Okay.
He is the chosen one.
Patches, roll me your performance check with advantage, please, and describe to me the little jig you hit.
So you know how like that like traditional like Irish jig where they'll like get really low and start kicking their feet out? Oh, no, the Russian one.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So like that, but with like twice as much clapping.
She looks down.
Was that enough?
She'll look down Patches, she gets this mental image of this like divine being in her head, saying to help you, and she looks down after this mental flashbang of just this glowing figure, and sees you hitting the little like dance, and she just
Rasputin's playing in the background.
Yeah, she completely fucking freezes up, to be completely honest. She is a hardworking member of this force who is used to tavern brawls, to catching people who have done something illegal, to all these other things, and she has been flashbanged by this image and is now witnessing a creature she has never seen before do a dance she has never seen before. And she's just gonna look down and she's gonna say, "What in the hells are you?"
The chosen one. Patches.
Do you actually?
No.
I was gonna say. The G Money's balls. No, she'll look down at you and she'll say, "Well, little Patches, you are a bizarre little creature. But I am afraid you cannot meet with the person who gave me this headband. I cannot. She's still just like, huh?
It's part of my vision quest.
She's gonna continue to look, and at a certain point, she's just gonna look at you, and she's just gonna turn and walk away. This is just enough weirdness for her for the day, and so she continues her patrol around.
I'm gonna try to walk up behind Patches at this point and say, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
She'll look around and she'll be a little bit more grateful at seeing a much more normal looking figure. She'll go, "Oh Lord, not another one. What can I do for you? Is this weird little fuzz thing with you?"
Allow me, if you will, to ask you a very simple question.
I will allow it, but you are testing it.
Do you believe in the gods, and would you wish for their return to these lands?
No. And she turns around and continues walking.
Why are you gay?
Damn.
Well, Mooster, you're up. That's my card.
I say we can go find another one.
That's about all I got in the old deck over here.
I say we run to the next one and do the same patch thing again, and then hope it works on that.
Just hitting a no in my face and then a heel turn.
No.
Fair enough, I guess.
Alright, so are y'all just gonna go look for another one now?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we fuck off and go find someone else.
I'll give her a cookie before we leave.
Get down.
roll me a stealth check. Unless you're actually just like, are you gonna sneak it to her, or are you just gonna tap her one more time and give it to her?
Pickpocket a cookie into this woman's pocket.
So is it sleight of hand?
Yeah. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Can I help him with my mage hand?
Yeah, it is already out, so sure, go ahead. You can but okay. Tell me how you're gonna help him with the mage hand.
I'm gonna use the mage hand to hold her bag open.
Okay, Patches, re-roll it with advantage.
Okay.
All right, Patches, you do the little Ted run up to this tiefling lady as she walks away. Jump up and, like a basketball alley-oop, slam a cookie into her bag without her noticing. With
Can I have
Zahariel.
a little note attached to it that is just a like really poor drawing of a teddy bear's head blowing a kiss.
Patches got game. All right. So you have successfully snuck a cookie into this lady's bag. And this is officially the weirdest day she's had on the job. And you all will move on, assumedly, to the next poor soul.
Hey guys, new idea. We abandon whatever our quest was, and we spend the next 2 to 4 weeks tormenting this woman.
All right.
Pretty good plan to me.
All right. So I am going to have you all roll me a general. Everyone, just go in and roll me a plain 1d20.
No.
I have received a 6.
Yep.
Not real roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. That is 29, 31, 37. Okay. So
Hey, double check that math. Double check that math.
I did.
Trust you.
Okay, do it yourself then.
It's 30.
Fuck
I'm not on
you.
my computer.
Fuck you. No. So I will say, what y'all had to do was hit a 40 on that combined roll. But essentially how this is going to play out is you all are going to continue to go around and try to talk to these people with these headbands on. And you continue to try different bits, different gags, and Patches hits that jig again and again and again. But nobody around
Are there any
seems...
children in this gang?
Roll me
Like street rats?
roll me a perception check. Yeah, so while you're doing that, you walk around this city, going to all these different people with these sort of red headbands on, and none of them are willing to talk to you. You bring up, the second you try to bring up Catherine or anything like this, they just kind of ignore you and walk away. And Patches, with an 18, you do notice that Alf in the background, typically avoiding the main streets, but you can see kind of in the shadows, there are a couple of like street rat children just kind of walking around, going to different stalls, like nicking a piece of bread or something like that, just causing a general bit of commotion in the background, but kind of sticking to the shadows. And
I will try to approach one and persuade them to bring us to the person in charge.
Okay. So you will notice one of these street rat kids sort of in the shadows. You'll see the one that actually just stole a piece of bread and is sort of he climbed up on top of one of these stalls and is currently sitting atop of it, laying on his back and just kind of eating the bread and enjoying it. And you walk up to him and he'll notice you. And what do you say to him?
Well, first I'm gonna offer him a Patches cookie.
He is going to accept that almost immediately, and it's gonna look like that scene from Monster House where he grabs it from his hand and just throws it in his mouth and just he'll go, Thanks, mister. What are you?
I'm a Patches.
That's sick.
And-
I'm an Andy.
Well, Andy, that is just great. That is just fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for the cookie,
but
dude.
I've got a special mission for you, Andy.
Oh, that's crazy. Does it pay well?
You know what, Andy? It pays a whole gold coin.
Make it 2.
I'll make it 2 if you make it fast.
I can do
I
that.
need to find the man who gives out these red bandanas or headbands or whatever. And I need to find out who's in charge and where to find him. Because I got a really big question for him.
Oh, look down that red headband. He's like, "Oh, you're looking for Catherine? Dude, you're never gonna talk to Catherine. Nobody talks to Catherine. Wait, what? Who? Are you new
Do you know
here?
where to find him?
Oh, Catherine is her name. Is she a rabbit?
No, Catherine. And no.
I heard Catherine.
I heard Catherine.
So, okay. Well, Patches. So here, continue to ask your questions, Patches.
So, do you just know where I can find him?
No, I mean that's not exactly in anyone's book except for his. I mean he's all over the place. I think the most common place people might find him is at the fighting pit that he runs, but even then it's a if on if he's going to show up there. He's only ever there for the big fights. I mean, sometimes you might run into him at the casino, but other than that, I mean, his entire schedule is just his own. He's like kind of important. He doesn't talk to us. So I don't know why you think you're going to talk to him. He doesn't talk to any of us. He's definitely not talking to me. I'm a kid.
Sorry, my good friend. Did you say casino?
Well, yeah, there's a little bit of everything down here. I'm more of the fighting pit guy, but that's just because I can sneak in there. I've tried to sneak into the casino a couple times, but they catch me every time.
Any chance you could provide us with an address for both of those locations?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Here, follow me and I'll show you. Where do you want to go first? I want those 2 gold pieces first, though.
I'll hand him 5, and we'll head to the casino.
He'll snag him and say, "You son of a bitch, you know how to drive a bargain. Follow me." And he'll sort of motion you through these like side alleys and things like that. But he's pretty eagerly moving. He's very happy about this payment. And he'll after some time of walking, you all will come across. Let me preload it real quick. So you all will come across as you walk deeper, and let me go ahead and describe the inside of it as well. So, like I said earlier, this entire city is built into the inside of this mountain. So there's a bit of the things that kind of sit on the outskirts of it, buildings that extend in outside, but for the most part, everything you find within here is completely inside this mountain. And there are different like lights, sort of bioluminescent lights that glow in the sky, where the sky would be, up on the roof, many torches. But as you continue to walk, you notice a very distinct difference in the sort of environment. It's more from this like casual, not quite slum area, but to a much more upscale part of the town. You can tell that the things here are kept much more, much nicer. And you'll actually notice as you walk closer, you seem to be going to more of the outskirts of the mountain, where more of the light reaches through into the city itself. And eventually, you all will, of course, come across this much more upscale area, filled with very colorful buildings. This almost like marble sort of design, covering all of the buildings, ranging in different colors from greens and pinks and blues. And this very like regal sort of Roman design, almost as if royalty had been living here. What?
We're in Whoville.
And very soon you come to this strip of road, this bright red road that leads into this large building. And this building is impressive, to say the least. The building itself almost seems to glow, this soft red, dark red color. And you see people all and about, many different people in different outfits, different costumes. You hear music playing on some ends. You see a couple of street entertainers off to the side. And at the entrance of it, you can see just in giant letters, sort of right above the entrance, the Baroque Belle de Verre. And so the child will point over there and he'll go, well, that's the casino. It's, like I said, they don't let children in there, so I've been kicked out more times than I can count, but I have gotten a couple snacks in there. They have a lot of good food in there. It's not as good as some of the other places, but I'll tell you what, dude, it's really good in a pinch. It's clean. There's no mold on it, so that's always a good thing. Y'all want to go see the fighting pit now?
Fight.
What do you think, gentlemen? Should we?
Is there
peruse the
like some
casino
type of
for a
blackjack
moment,
or something?
No, I want to see the fighting pit.
Zahario's gonna get a sad look on his face and say, "Yeah, let's go see the fighting pit."
Okay. So you all will sort of backtrack now. So the fighting pit is sort of on a much different side than the Baroque Belle de Verre was. Whereas the Baroque Belle de Verre is in the much more upscale and nice part of town. The fighting pit is much closer to that of the slums. You'll walk through and you'll notice a very distinct drop in quality of just everything. Buildings seem to be falling apart more, but not to the point of it being complete ruin, but definitely in the place of this is where more brawlers and more sort of roguish type people would typically keep company. And you all will head there, and you'll see there's actually quite a bit of commotion happening over at the fighting pit right now. There are bookies sort of all around, and there are a ton of people in the stands just going absolutely crazy at the fight that's going on right now. And the boy will actually get very excited for a moment, and he'll go, "Oh shit, he's fighting today? Oh fuck, you guys are in for a treat. Come on!" And he'll rush through, but completely ignorant of the fact that he is a child and is able to squeeze through the legs. He rushes through this crowd of people and gets way ahead and completely loses you all.
Way ahead?
Way ahead.
I believe I'm.
You tell me the
probably
little
smaller
bear
than
can't
him.
keep up with him?
That is true. You are welcome to keep up with him, Patches. Roll me an athletics check to squeeze through everybody. And since you're tiny, go ahead and... Or actually, no. Okay. Yeah, athletics, but do it with advantage. All right, Patches, you get a little stomped on and a little kicked aside, but you do keep up pace with the boy. But the both of you sort of vanish into the crowd, leaving Zahariel, Bubo, and Mushernax kind of at the back, trying to look up amongst this thick crowd. Not even... Excuse me. Not even quite inside the stadium yet. Just much more like on the outskirts of people trying to like get a view in through the outside windows.
Sorry, I am able to keep up, and I get stomped on.
Well, yes, you're keeping up. You don't get like absolutely waffle stomp, but you get a little kicked and a little dusty, but it's not like, you know.
Okay, cool.
You know.
I might ask him to point out where Catherine is if this is such a big fight.
Okay. He'll kind of point up to this very large spectator stand close to the top. So the way this fighting ring is set up is it's like... y'all know that pit from Dark Knight Rises? Like where he has to climb out of? It's like that, but... yes, exactly. But there are stands all the way around in an elevating circle across the pit. You all are close to the... kind of close to the top. The general way it works is that of course, the less expensive tickets are up close to the top, and as it gets closer to the bottom, where more pricey tickets are, that is where the more rich spectators are. And you'll actually notice down at the bottom, there's this very pristine-looking box right in front of all the action, and the boy will point out and he'll go, Well, if he's here today, which I'm sure he is, honestly, I think he's been here for almost all of this guy's fights. He's probably in that box right there. But I don't know what you're planning, dude. But I don't think you should do it. I've seen a kid try to go up and talk to him before, and I haven't seen him since. And it's not good. But you didn't pay me to warn you, so bye.
Oh,
and the kid's gonna vanish.
Well, are the rest of the three of us up there with him, or was he just with Patches?
He was just with Patches. So you all are like jam-packed at the back of it, amongst all the other normal-sized people. You're welcome to try and push your way through, but you will most likely have some trouble doing so.
Well, I'm just trying to game plan if we should try to get up to him, or if an easier route would be to try to enroll in the fighting pit and win, and then meet him that way.
I'll fight.
Okay.
Tell me twice.
Yeah, so you all can...
Wait, we can enroll in the fighting pit?
You can.
Boobo, let's go fight.
I'm in. Boobo!
So you all do find like a sort of general stand where the brokers kind of work for like betting and things like that, but off to the side you can find...
Wait, sorry, side note. Ariel, are you going in the fighting pit as well?
No, yes, he needs to stay with Patches.
I'm gonna talk. We'll talk to the guy and we'll game plan this out. We'll see how it's.
Well,
arranged.
I was gonna say if he goes in, then we can fight as a trio, and then what Zahario could do is he could grab like 2 rocks and say, sending stones. He could say like, Boobo, I choose you, and then I just pop up like fucking Pokemon.
That's pretty dope.
Uh,
Yeah, let's talk to the organizer and we'll see how it's arranged.
All right. So you all walk up. You'll come across to this dwarf working the stands, sitting down. He's currently just writing on some documents and everything. And he'll look up and he'll say, "Ah, do we have fresh blood for the pit? Tell me, boys."
I believe we might.
Well, unfortunately for you all, you will not be fighting anytime soon. We are currently at the end of a very large fight, and well, it's a little easy today. But if you would like, I can explain the rules and I can get your names in. We typically have pre-qualifier matches that lead up to different fights. Of course, you're not
That's unfortunate for you, because we're the best fighters you'll ever fucking see.
Well, that's wonderful to hear, buddy, but you know how many times I've heard that in my 200 years of life?
Probably at least
many.
You know how many owls you've seen?
One, actually.
Wait,
But
what?
you're not the only one to come through here, boy.
Wait.
Well, you said one, so therefore he's
You
the
said
only
you
one to
seen
come
one?
through here.
I'm not allowed to just give away fighters' information, but again, give me your names and I'll explain to you all the rules here and how this will work out. If you
I thought you
really
were
want to
explain
get
the
in
rules,
there.
and then we'll give you the names.
Well, I can do it in whatever order you like. Which would you prefer?
Yeah, let's hear the rundown.
All right. Well, welcome to the Crucible. This is the fighting pit, run, of course, by the city. And the rules are very simple. You may not use any sort of raw magical power. This is a fighting pit, not a sissy pit. Now,
Rip Zahario.
magical
Yeah,
utility items.
I'm out.
Magical utility items are allowed. So, I see right there you have your sort of glowing sword. Whatever glow that is, so long as it is utility only and not offensive, you are allowed
just
to
light,
use
bro.
this. And
Light.
permanent injuries are allowed, just not permanent death. You may do whatever you like to your opponent except kill them. If you
But
kill
what if
them,
what if I'm trying to chop their arm off and they move and their neck just happens to be there?
then that's unfortunate for you. Those are the rules. If they die, you die.
Yeah,
And that's it.
But I'm allowed to eat fingers?
You absolutely may.
I'm down. I'm in. Where do I sign? Also, tell me about this other owl.
Well, like I said, I can't just go giving away the other fighters' names, but
Name
he's
your
actually
prize,
down.
I'll beat any of your fighters for it.
He's actually down in the pit right now for the exhibition match, if you're able to go see it. But for now, I could take down your names, and I can give you all the schedule. I can give you all the
Alright,
schedule.
my name
We have... Yes?
Is
Joe.
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 Yes.
Interesting name for a scale skin, but I suppose.
What-
And what
what-
sort
My
of
name is
weapons
Mama.
do you use to fight?
He's got
One
questions.
at a time, please. Weapons. What will you be registering into the fight?
Are you blind? Like,
Listen, you little
sword
bat.
shield, bro.
Listen, you red bastard. We need to take notes here, and we need to make sure, okay? Sword and shield, final answer?
What is sword and shield?
The sword and shield is a piece of metal and a piece of wood.
Why is sword and shield?
Okay, sword and shield. Next!
My name is Mama.
So, Joe and Mama. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Is this? Are we registering as a team or are these individual fights?
Hey, you, the magic man, get out of here.
These are individual duels. There are no group fights. Maybe in certain exhibition matches we might do pair fights, but as it stands for the most part, these will be one-on-one duels.
Yeah, that's the big lads.
Alright. So Joe and Mama. Mama, what will you be using?
My polearm.
Alright, hold on. Alright, and there will be a 10 gold and there will be a 10 gold processing fee for each fighter.
I'll pay it.
How much do we make if we win?
Well, that depends on the fight. Lower fights, not as much, but if you work your way up the ranks, you could be making a very hefty penny if you survive long enough to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and front the entry fee.
I love how he says if. More like win.
Alright, Zahariel, I will go ahead and take that off of you. But so the man will get you all registered. He'll get your names, he'll get your weapons, and he'll look at you and he'll say, "Well, Joe and Mama, I look forward to hearing of your glory in the pit. But for now, go try to enjoy the fight. This is truly a good one."
I'll just look at Zahario. I'll be like, when I get scheduled, bet against me. I'm gonna lose.
The dwarf will hear that and he'll go, "Now if you do that, we break your limbs. If you throw a fight in here, it's an unspoken rule. Surely you know better."
I whispered it. How can he hear this shit?
He'll look up at you and he'll say, "I've heard too many things. Move on, Mama."
Kubo leaning really close to me to try to whisper, but just spoke at full volume.
Alright. So you all have, the both of you have now registered with the Crucible. Do you all want to...
tomorrow?
So it's not tomorrow, it'll be a couple days. But they have a sort of, like entry-level thing that begins in like a week or so, for new fighters to begin working their way up. Alright.
Just out of curiosity, is there a number that would get these guys in? One of them in today to fight Catherine's champion.
I don't know. Not that
While
I
you say
have
this, I'm
control
over the
over.
side stretching.
I mean, I'd be happy to take it up with him. You see, I'm a wealthy individual from Waterdeep, and these two are auditioning, you could say, for the role of my personal bodyguard. And I had heard of the wonders of the Crucible, and I thought I would come and test their might against the best champion that I could find.
Well, you do drive a hard bargain, my friend, but unfortunately for you, I am not allowed to make such calls.
I'd be happy to take it up with the boss if I could be granted an audience.
Well, I'm afraid you will not be taking anything up with him. Catherine does not take visitors unless he requests them. No.
And there's no number I could get you to budge on that. Maybe just turn around for a few seconds.
My boy, Catherine runs this whole city. Whatever number you can think of, he has double that. Your funds are not going to get you any meeting here with him. If you want to ever meet that man, you're going to need to earn it, and he is going to have to ask for you himself. You can try and bribe your way up all you want, but smarter men have tried and they have failed. So, my suggestion, fight, work around the city, earn that meeting, if you're so desperate.
If you say so.
I do. That is what I just said. And he'll wave his hand as a sign of like, all right, get the fuck out of the line. I have other people who are trying to sign up now.
Yeah, I'll scooch over.
All right.
Well, I guess we can either watch this fight, or are we approaching the time that we said we would meet the captain?
So it's afternoon. It's late afternoon, not quite nighttime yet. But as you can hear the sound really starting to pick up within the stadium, though. So it is entirely up to y'all. By the time if you leave and go to this tavern, by the time you get there, it'll be just before nightfall. But of course, that is just like a general estimated time you could assume.
What do you think, lads?
I don't know if we're gonna break any headway, you know.
Yeah, let's head to the tavern.
Okay. All right. You all will do that, and as you are walking away, you will hear this stadium announcer. Roll me a perception check, Bubo with advantage.
Bubo.
Everyone can make the perception check?
Yes, everyone make one.
Okay.
All right. Everyone did pretty good. So you all hear this booming, echoing voice, assumedly coming from the announcer of the stadium, as the crowd goes absolutely insane. And you hear this voice go, "And that's another down for Hoodwoog, the White Southern Owl! Onward he goes into the next stage of the battle! Do you dare bet on him or on the reigning champion?"
Can I, is there a ceiling above me?
So the pit sort of kind of opens up. It's like a coliseum kind of thing, but it goes down into
Is there a ceiling above me?
No, not that you would need to watch
Okay,
your head
at the mention of Hoodwoog, I fly.
All right, you do that, and where do you go?
I fly directly up so that I can try to find Hoodwoog.
All right, you will do so, and I will actually pull you all into the crucible, and I will let. I'll say this, and then of course, you can just act as if Bubo relays this to you. But Bubo, you fly high up into this stadium at the mention of this owl, and you look down, and you, sure enough, see this very small, white-feathered owl in the fighting ring, going up against this massive 10-foot Goliath. And you notice that one of the wings on this owlin appears to be severely damaged. And looking closer, roll me a perception check.
I don't know anything.
You kind of see a few bits of dried blood across him, but you can notice that one of his wings seems incredibly damaged. And you watch, though, as he fights ever gracefully against this Goliath. Every swing this giant takes against him always seems to miss at the very last second, as he sort of glides around the battlefield around him, before he notices a shot and dives straight for the Goliath's legs, taking this sort of twin-sided spear and gashing at his ankles, bringing him down to the ground, before flying up and then proceeding to, not flying up, but jumping up and proceeding to land down on his back, planting the spear directly next to his neck. As the crowd goes insane at this fighting display. And he'll look around and sort of raise his hands up, sort of enjoying the cheers as he has defeated another opponent in the ring.
Two questions. One, I'm just looking at my profile, and it says I have 25 hit points. Can I get a heal?
No, you cannot. You have not long rested. You have been working on a ship for the last 2 days.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was pretty explicit.
Long rest. Okay.
Nope. You do not have a long
I didn't hear
rest.
that part then. No.
Wait. Is he within range? Can I see him?
What range are you describing? Because he's about like 150 feet away in the air right now, trying to spectate this.
Good luck, Chief.
Okay. Second thing, is it like, if I landed in the pit, would I be killed?
Most likely.
Okay. I'll just keep watching from where I am.
Okay. Well, you watch as this fight ends, and this appears to be the end of the exhibition. Hoodwoog steps off of this Goliath's body and sort of gives him a glance before walking off into the fighter's entrance, and sort of disappears into the shadow underneath it, as the announcer continues to scream, "And that's another victory for the White Owlin! Will he ever be stopped?" And again, the crowd goes ballistic. The bookies around the stadium continue to collect different money, different bets, and the announcer will sort of scream out and say, "And that is the final match of our exhibition today. Be sure to come back and see our newest recruits come in and climb at the end of this week." And he'll walk away, and the stadium will begin to slowly clear out and filter out.
With the end of the battle, would I have, like, watching him fight, would I have noticed whether this man has also improved as we have?
For who? Go ahead and roll me another perception check, but this time with disadvantage, since you didn't get the last one.
Yikes.
Ubo, you couldn't quite tell. You did watch him dispatch this Goliath with relatively general ease, but you aren't certain.
But I could take him. That doesn't mean anything.
But you aren't too certain. There was a way about him that he moved that did seem to confuse you just ever so slightly, but you chalk it up to just I couldn't quite see him that well. And yeah. Ubo, what do you do?
I'll drop back down to the group, but when I do, like, there's an anger to me when I drop down, so I use my wings to kind of land, and since they're stone and heavy, they kind of crash into the ground and make, like, not a crater, but they divot in.
Okay. Go ahead and
And then I just get up and kind of storm off.
All right. Anyone got anything to say to that?
You okay, dude?
That son of a bitch.
What was that about, man?
That son of a bitch.
You mean that guy that just won?
He loses our tribe and then he goes and gets into a fucking fighting ring?
He loses your tribe? What does that mean?
I will have his feathers for this.
Did he fly the wrong way too?
Now, we will likely have an opportunity to face him in the ring. Maybe.
There's no
Maybe
we. I will rip those feathers off his wings myself.
Maybe we wait for a for a bit of sanctioned combat, so we aren't all murdered here in this arena today.
I will use his plume as my next quill,
Okay, well, we know he'll be here soon.
writing
so,
his
like,
biography in his own blood.
Well, let's go to the tavern and get ourselves nice and rested and prepared, and then we'll be ready for you to face him.
All right. And I guess y'all decide it's time to head to the Broken Bow Inn.
Yeah, as long as Bubo is cool with that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. You all begin to walk back to the tavern, and I need you all to roll me another perception check, please.
Oh, what?
Perception check.
I don't want to.
Okay, thank God somebody fucking failed. Holy shit. So as you all are walking back, Zahariel, Bubo, and Patches, you all... What the fuck? Enzo.
I didn't.
You all noticed this before Mushernax does. As a matter of fact, Mushernax, you are completely oblivious to what occurs, but a figure will sort of bump slightly into you, and kind of veer off in the other direction. And the other three of you will notice that he just robbed Mushernax of his coin pouch. And he is currently walking away.
Are you gonna say anything or what?
Alright, this character is going to... I have to say... Okay. I'm just going to roll a d20. And... forget to add his fucking sheet. Fuck, hold on. Where is he? Okay, there he is. So, there he is. Okay. Roll, blind. Alright. Patches, you roll for this entangle. And he watches the ground begin to fuck around beneath him, and he jumps up onto one of the stalls and looks back over at you before he continues to run. And where is it? There it is. Oh, of course that song is busted. Okay, back to this one then. And you all are gonna have to try and catch him if Mushernax wants his money back.
I'm gonna hop on my flying broom and try to run him down.
Okay.
How far away is he?
He's got a good 30-40 feet on you all right now as he is jumping from stall to stall.
Wild shape into a bird.
Oh, wrong one. This one.
Okay. You all will do that.
Wait. Try and click something. Not working.
Okay.
There we go.
You're good.
You said he's about 30 feet away?
He's about 30-40 feet away, but he is catching very quickly.
Who's catching?
Or not catching. He's getting away very quickly. He is very agile.
But
I use command.
You use command. How far is that?
60 feet.
You can see within range, 60 feet. Okay, what do you say?
Drop.
Okay. He's gonna roll this privately. Okay. He will fail. And he will drop to the ground and continue running.
Drop means he drops whatever he's holding.
Correct.
Oh, fuck. Okay. He drops his knife.
He wasn't holding a knife.
He was.
No,
He put.
didn't say that.
Yep. He put the coin bag into his pouch and was just running with a knife in his hand.
Suspicious.
And he continues to run.
Also, you forgot about Patch's thing like immediately.
What do you mean? No, no, that was the first thing I handled. He got away from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how fast is he moving? Because I have a flying speed of 50 feet.
He is moving at about that pace. He is
convenient.
lightning quick. Enzo,
Okay.
you got something to say, boy?
Then
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to mold earth under his feet.
Okay. What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna make it. I mean, it's gonna make it difficult terrain, but I'm gonna make it essentially like quicksand.
Okay. You do that, and you do manage to catch him in the ground. Now, roll me a dexterity check, please.
What for?
Just do it. Zahariel, as he gets stuck in the ground, he will very quickly pull off the bow wrapped around his back, and he will notch an arrow and fire it at you. And it will go right next to your head, causing you to lose your focus a bit on the broom and kind of tilt. He's still in the quicksand, but he is getting, and you still have caught up to him a bit, but you have lost your grip on the broom and need to take a second to kind of recuperate. But you have caught up maybe about 15 feet now as he continues to move.
So I don't have permission to transform.
Well, we'll just say you're a cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't fly yet.
All right.
But they get 40 feet of movement, and I'm just gonna sprint until I can try to catch up to them.
Okay.
For his convenience, I'd like to throw a knife into this guy's back.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna have him roll that then.
Oh yeah, fuck. Okay.
DC 14. Oh, there you go. And a long range of 60 feet. Oh boy. So Mushronax, roll me an attack. And Zahariel, just roll me a flat out like weapon attack. And I'll tell you what, since you're both doing this, he's gonna have to roll a 18 or higher in order to not get hit by either of these. Or wait. No, you all just need to roll a 14 or higher.
You
That's what I
didn't
said.
add an attack to my shield yet. You said you were gonna do that.
Ah, I got caught up. Just roll a regular attack roll, Enzo.
That's the damage on that.
You just roll a regular weapon attack.
Well, it should be a spell attack, right?
It's all good. Enzo technically hits. So Zahariel, you catapult this knife into this figure's back, kind of halting him. And then Mushronax, you Captain America with this shield, bounce it off one of the buildings, and hit him square in the back of the head. And he actually falls down to the ground, dead.
How much health did he have?
You walk back, and you all are free to go get his money and take a look at him.
All right, I take my money back, and then
Yeah,
just
I'm
do
gonna
whatever.
loot that body.
Yeah, I
Okay.
take my money back and whatever money he had on him.
All right. You go up to this figure. You take his money, the money he had, and he didn't have very much on him. He very similar to you, actually, has a smaller dagger, Mushronax, with like a similar design to
Oh, he dropped
your
it.
blade. Huh? Yeah, he had
So
two.
he had a dagger and a knife?
Yes.
Convenient. Convenient.
He's a fucking rogue, you dumbass.
Convenient.
You're an idiot. But he has a knife with a very similar design to the blade that you have. This very regal,
Light
almost
up.
sort of glow to it. And as you were looting the body, you would pull off the hood to actually reveal that this is a very bizarre-looking tiefling with his horns in a very odd space, sort of attached to his ears. And you find a little bit of gold on him, Mushronax, that I will add to your inventory. And then you also find a note written in the, like, thieves' cant. But that is about all you will find on this odd looking tiefling's body.
Can any of us read Thieves' Cant?
I don't know, can you?
I don't think so.
You, for the scholars, you can roll a history check with disadvantage. I suppose all of you can do that.
You say disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage. Okay. Bubo?
Say history with disadvantage.
Yes, sir. Alright. Zahariel and Mushronax. You all... Zahariel, you and your studies are slightly familiar with it. You can't quite make out the full details of it. But because it is such a short note, you can get a kind of general gist of what it says. And all it says on this note is in quotation, or, I'll just send it to you. I'll send it to you and Mushronax. 1 second.
Here's me.
Enzo.
G, are you gonna be at your parents' house or your house?
My apartment.
Yeah, your apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And there you all go. That is what the note said.
And that's crazy. He had the right idea, but the wrong bitch. I'll tell the lads that his note said, all I know is that I need to make some money today.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I got a shield.
Yep, you do.
Great. Take it up with the gods, big fella.
Alright. I'm gonna say it. That was Elias, by the way.
Oh. Oh dear.
Character from our last D&D campaign. That was Maddie's character. He was a tiefling with his horns growing out of his ears instead, like a Jewish person, who had a glowing dagger that glowed when orcs were around. And Maddie, of course, always says...
Fuck.
And of course, all Maddie says is, all I know is that... I was trying to be as abundantly clear as I could.
2 down.
No, just 1 down.
3,
No,
actually.
Who's the third one?
It's been Phineas, Elias, and Bugman.
Okay, we don't count Bugman. That's
Wait, when was
part of
Phineas?
the party.
The Feywild.
Phineas was in the,
Squirrel
was in the Fae. He was the...
Yeah, he became a chinchilla and got squished.
Yeah. I actually still have...
Oh,
part
that
of
was
his-
Phineas?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Phineas.
Well, you know,
sure I still have
I
part
was
of his
kind
hide.
of just I was a background character in those 2 sessions, so I
That's true.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
much of it.
I have damaged chinchilla hide.
Yeah, he still has Phineas's dead skin in his pockets.
Did he just kill? My brain has been in and
Killed
out
Maddie.
of the.
Yeah,
we just
he,
killed Maddie.
he
Okay,
just
so we
he
did
just
just kill
killed
Maddie.
Maddie's character.
You know what? That's good. So we're still missing 4.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take one of his horns.
Yeah, you okay? Add that to your inventory. You have a tiefling ear
The
horn.
end of the session, if we're gonna have Patches be revealed as the big bad, and then you're gonna have Zahario go up against him with, instead of the 6 Infinity Stones, the 6 relics of the first party.
Useless ear, useless chinchilla hide.
Horn.
Useless.
Dwarf fat.
Dwarf chub. Dwarf
using
chub.
the chinchilla hide for something and then getting it back.
You
used
gagged
it
it
as a
to the
gag.
yeah. You used it to gag one of the guy's mouths. All right. So anyway, congratulations. That was number
Fucking
2.
Crazy.
That was number 2, boys. I was really hoping y'all would catch on, but I do understand it's been a while. But I mean, Tyler obviously couldn't know, so that's chill on him. But anyway, after this slight bump, you all continue to walk around. Bushernak's now just a little bit richer than he was a second ago. I want to say, ideally what I was going to do is I was going to have him be actually really cool and, like, parkour around and, like, shoot different arrows at y'all. But it just didn't work because I forget Mold Earth. Anyway, but you all continue to walk around, and you all will finally, after a long day, make your way down to Broken Bow.
I'm gonna take shit. I'm listening still.
Okay, you're good. So you all will make it down, and you end up at the Broken Bow Inn. And this inn is, as it is described, it is quite literally an inn made out of the bow of a broken ship. It's sort of like beached onto the side of the city, and the bottom half is kind of cut away while the top half remains above the water. And it's just been carved into this very cozy looking inn for people to go into. And you all will walk in, and sure enough, you will see Captain Stone within it. Just kind of sitting at a table and awaiting the arrival of you all.
I'm gonna walk up to him and sit on the stool as close to him as possible.
He'll you will do that.
Just really cozied up to him.
He'll do that, and he'll say, "Well, you good there, pal?"
Yes, I was coming to meet you as you asked.
Well met, I suppose. He's gonna lightly scooch his chair a little over to the side away from you.
Okay.
But you all have arrived, and he'll say, "Well, how'd y'all like the introduction to the city? Surely you can tell you all look like you had a good time."
I have to be honest with you, my friend. This place is a shithole.
Yeah, he'll let out a very hearty laugh. He'll go, "Yep, it didn't take y'all long to catch on to that, did it? But it might be a shithole, but..." What's up?
If I had more time and more men, I would cleanse this place of its rot.
Jesus Christ. I don't know where you got that from.
Who's
but
that?
That's my cousin. He's kind of a bastard of the family, so we just we curse his name whenever we can. But anyway, boys. So tell me, how'd it go? What'd y'all end up finding out? Any luck on y'all's end?
We signed up for a fighting pit in about a week.
That's actually very good news. That's one of the ways you're gonna be able to get where y'all need to be, and that actually leads me to the point I'm about to make. And he'll sort of motion over to the side where the sort of bartender would be, and this very, very large and round catfish-looking creature walks around. And he goes, "Oh, hello! How are you all doing? My good friend Stone here has told me so much about you all."
I'm gonna lean over to Mushnax and whisper where the catfish can't hear it. Is that fish talking for you too?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what are you all
we're
talking
doing
about?
quite well.
What?
We're doing all right. Thanks for asking.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear that. Good Captain Stone here has told me so much about you all. I'm very excited for new people to sit at my tavern. Can I get you fellas anything to drink? Perhaps a glass of wine, some ale, some water. Anything?
I'll take some wine.
Excellent, excellent. And he'll get up like I can't remember his name, but the large diner guy from Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
Mhm.
He'll like move his gut up and just waddle back over the counter and start grabbing some drinks for you all. And Captain Stone will lean back over and goes, "That right there is a good old partner of mine. This is Lavuth. Now, he'll be your host for the time being, but the person I really need you to meet is that young lady over there." And you all will notice, sitting quietly in the shadows that none of y'all had processed up until this point, you will spot this very regal looking elf lady sitting over in the corner, glasses on, kind of hair back in a bun, sort of going through a stack of ledgers that have piled up upon the desk. And as Captain Stone points her out, she is completely oblivious to the fact that he has done so, and is so nose deep in her books that she is completely oblivious to you all at the moment.
Hello, ma'am.
She does not hear you.
I'm gonna.
I will climb up onto the table and sit between her book and her head.
I was gonna pick you up and make you do that, so I'm so glad you did that.
Patches, you do this. She looks at you for a second, like, and just kind of scooches you back, and she goes, "Well, hello. Are you
We were
the...
told to meet you.
Oh, you're the little bastards that Stone was telling me about, aren't you?"
Cookie? I'll hold out another cookie.
She'll take the cookie and start eating it with one hand while she continues to write in the ledgers with her other hand. And she'll go, "So you're the new little bastards into the town, ain't you?"
That's for Patches, I'm assuming.
Is that for me, or is that to the
Well, that's
group?
for fucking any of yous. Do you have anything useful you'd like to say?
Yes, yeah, we're new. We were told to meet you.
Fucking thank yous. Jesus, Stone, you calling me out of fucking retirement for this? And Stone will kind of chuckle in the background, and he'll say, "Well, fellas, this right here is my dear old friend Odessa. Now, I'm sure you all kind of... Well, let me ask y'all. What kind of feeling did y'all get when you walked around the city here? Other than, it's a shithole."
Nausea, paranoia, general contempt.
We got robbed.
He'll nod, he'll look at you all and say, "Yeah, all those sound about right. Those are typically things that will happen here. But I'm sure you noticed that you weren't taken too kindly around here, were you?"
No, everybody was quite rude.
He'll nod and he'll say, "Yep. That's just part of the charm of this place, isn't it? But if y'all want to get up in this world, you're going to have to start working for it. And I don't mean that metaphorically, I don't mean nothing. You all are going to have to get your name out there. The way this city works and the way that Catherine runs this place, y'all motherfuckers ain't going to get shit done unless people know who you are. And that right here is where my good old charming friend Odessa comes in. She works contracts, brokers, different jobs around the city. You fellas are going to work with her and any other brokers that may eventually come ringing across your name. And y'all are going to start building up a name for yourself. if y'all want to ever get that meeting with Catherine and get what you want, you can look around the city all y'all like. Y'all aren't getting anywhere without that meeting. So, y'all want that? Y'all are gonna have to start making it so he wants to meet y'all. And that is where I will break character for a moment, and I will explain the system for this arc. I know Enzo's shitting. Enzo, I'm assuming you're there. G, Bubo, y'all here?
Yes.
G, Bubo. All right.
I hear.
Patches? Okay. So, how this arc is going to work is I have created a full-on reputation system for this city. So from here on out, the jobs you take and the actions you do in this city have different point amounts that you all will have to build up in order to get the meeting that you need with Catherine. So how this is going to work is you are going to start with this broker, Odessa. And she is going to give you jobs, and you all will have to complete those jobs in whatever fashion you choose. How you do so is completely up to you, but the job getting done and the job getting done correctly will determine what your reputation is, your reputation gain is from this. So, as of right now, she has a couple of jobs available. I've fleshed them out, but we won't be getting into too many of those today. This is just a sort of setup for what's to come. But how this is going to work is this will act as y'all's central hub area, and you all can choose the different jobs that are offered to work your reputation up, and you can fight. So there are 3 ways that you all can... Oh, what's up?
With the jobs that you're talking about, is this jobs as in the whole party grabs the job, or is this jobs as in it could be, you could have some type of mission where just Patches is just gonna go, or a mission where Zahariel and Mushu are gonna be there, and then the other 2 or other 3 or other 1, whatever it is gonna do something else.
This is going to be however y'all choose to do it. So you can choose all 4 of you to go, or you can choose just one of you to go. And so y'all will get to pick and choose those different things, and I'll plan the different sessions around it. But y'all can choose what missions you want to do, how you want to go about doing them, who you want to do them with. And as you all build up this reputation, more and more brokers will come to speak with you all about varying more difficult jobs. Now, y'all, of course, can choose to just completely spam the easier jobs from this person. Or once you work your way up, you can start taking on much more difficult jobs that may bite you in the ass a lot more. But...
Hypothetical question. Purely hypothetical.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming by doing these jobs, we push our reputation higher, and that's, the goal is to get that maxed out.
Correct.
Propose, again, hypothetically, somebody wanted to go full, Tombstone movie, I see a red sash, I kill the man wearing it. Could we also drive that reputation down so far negatively that people feel compelled, or nay, I say frightened, to...
You absolutely can. I've created a full point system that goes into the positives and to the negatives, with varying effects of where you all sit at. And I will also say, this affects you as a group. You all are working together as a group, so if one of you fucks up a job, or, as Scout is saying hypothetically, chooses to just go on a killing spree, this will affect your reputation within the city as a group.
How would I know that?
They know. But that is one of the routes you can take. You are also able to gain reputation through the fighting ring, and you are able to gain financial reputation and bonuses through donations and through money earned through the casino. So those are the 3 main routes you all will have. And as your reputation is built up, you will either gain or lose different opportunities to do so. And this is where I give you all much more freedom from this arc. So all of the missions, huh? How much HP do you have right now, Enzo? But yes, throughout this arc, basically, I'm going to leave it into y'all's hands to determine pretty much all of this. I will set up the outlines of the missions and everything, but it is completely up to y'all to determine which ones you want to do, how you want to go about doing them, and should you choose to even complete them or not. And yes, you can absolutely go so far into the negatives that you have a kill on sight. Or you could be so positive that you are basically like royalty in the place.
I'm Jesus.
And that is going to be completely up to you all. So, we will end our session there.
God bless, I need to get ready.
Yeah. Well, it's not till like 5.
Yeah,
we gotta leave
I
early.
gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go back for it, because apparently my dad stole mine and took it to the beach.
Nice. But yeah, that is where we will end our session.